Well, before my coma, which happened about 5 years ago, I'd heard a little bit about near-death experiences, and occasionally my patients or their families would mention things that seemed very kind of mysterious and hard to explain based on my conventional neuroscientific thinking that the brain creates mind, the brain creates consciousness. And I pretty much dismissed it all. I thought that those kinds of experiences were hallucinations. They were tricks of the dying brain. So I pretty much readily dismissed them. Of course, I didn't even pay attention to that literature. I'd never really read about near-death experiences. I just knew that they'd been reported. In the emergency room, finally they were able to break the seizures, had a very good doctor who realized that I might have meningitis, and when she did a lumbar puncture and put in the needle into my spine to take out the fluid, it was thick white pus under pressure. And she later told me when she saw that she knew I was dead. My neocortex function, all the human parts of our brain, that was only active as a flicker the first few hours I was in the emergency room, and then that was gone. And through the rest of this week, there was really no evidence of any higher neocortical function. And that's why towards the end of the week, when I was down to a 2% chance of survival, they recommended stopping the antibiotics. And that opened up like a portal up into this brilliant valley, absolutely lush with life, with buds on trees and flowers blossoming. I remember rich textures and colors beyond the rainbow as all these flowers would open up. And I was moving up through it, not because I had was walking or had any kind of body image, but I was a speck of awareness on a butterfly wing. Now, this was not a butterfly like some entomologist here on Earth could give you genus and species. It's simply the best word I have for what was going on. You've got to remember, in that realm, it's so totally unique and more real than this world. And often the words that we have are very pale, do not do it justice at all. But butterfly is the best word I have for that. And there were millions of butterflies flying up through this valley. We would fly down into the lush greenery. And beside me on the butterfly wing was a beautiful girl, absolutely beautiful. I'll never forget her face, her clothing, the way she was sitting. And she never said a word, but her thoughts came straight into my awareness. You are loved and cherished dearly forever. There's nothing you can do wrong in this realm. You have nothing to fear. You will be taken care of. And I cannot put into words how giddy I was with just sheer joy at that unconditional love, how powerful it is.